Immigration is the topic today. I'm Natalia, and I will be interviewing everyday people on topics that you care about. Hello there, and welcome to Speak Up. Let's go hunt down some thoughts. We are here with Ms. Cupscale, the Spanish teacher, to find out more about illegal or legal immigration. Ms. Cupscale, what do you think about legal immigration?
I think that it's great. I think all of us were immigrants at one point. Everybody came over from somewhere. So legal immigration is fantastic.
Do you have a different opinion on illegal immigration?
Yes and no. I think that everybody deserves the opportunity to have a great life, and I think that a lot of countries don't afford people that opportunity, and I think that if you are in a desperate enough situation, then that's what you're going to do. You're going to do whatever is necessary for you to survive and for you to have a great life.
If you need to move to another country, how would you expect to be treated?
I would hope that I would be treated with respect and, courtesy, just as I hope that everybody here treats immigrants with respect and courtesy as well.
Now, the last question is, must learning English be a top priority, and why? And how should it be taught? Like self-taught or government-taught?
I think that either way is a great solution, just as long as you are, trying to learn the language.
So should it be a top priority for immigrants?
Yes, because in order to function in society, you need to be able to speak the language of the society. However, in the United States, we don't have an official language. So, but I do think that it's important. You need to be able to at least be conversational in shops, but there are other ways around it. There are translators, there are people that are willing to help, and I would hope that people would be willing to help other people that don't have the fluency necessary to be able to communicate.
All right, well, thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.
You too.
Look at all the culture. We're live on the scene in the math hallway with Mr. Leverance, the math teacher. We're going to interview him about illegal and legal immigration. What do you think about legal immigration?
Fantastic.
Awesome. Do you have a different opinion on illegal immigration?
No.
Awesome.
It's a challenging topic.
See. Yes, it is. What? See. If you needed to move to another country, how would you expect to be treated?
Hopefully nicely. I like to think that people are welcoming and kind.
That's what we all hope for. Must learning English be a top priority?
I don't know. I've been told it's a very difficult language to learn. People have said that compared to other foreign languages like Spanish or French, it's a really difficult topic. So I would be interested in learning the language of the country I was moving to, but I think it's a hard expectation to put on people right away.
Well, we thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
I'm sure some immigrants said some of these in. Hello, we are here today with Mr. Cook, the gentleman and scholar. What do you think about legal immigration?
I think legal immigration is great. I think that we should have all sorts of ways for people to come here legally, and that's what America's been about from the beginning.
Do you have a different opinion on illegal immigration?
Yes.
What adjectives would you use to describe a typical immigrant?
Legal or illegal?
Either one.
No comment.
If you needed to move to another country, how would you expect to be treated?
I would move to another country legally, so I would expect to be treated as someone who wants to go into that country and assimilate into that culture.
Must learning English be a top priority?
Yes, because they already speak English all over the world anyway. Why shouldn't they speak it here?
And should it be self-taught or government-taught?
Self-taught. The government's not very effective at doing much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cook, for your time.
My pleasure.
Here we are in the office. It's kind of scary.
And now for an expert opinion from Mr. Plank. Mr. Plank, what do you think about legal immigration?
What do I think about legal immigration? In terms of what? I mean, it's a broad question. I guess I would say I'm fine with it.
Do you have a different opinion on illegal immigration?
Perhaps, but not really. I guess I use the lens of schools, and schools, I don't want to say don't care, but we service all students in a community, and so we don't necessarily get into legal or illegal.
We're here at Walmart interviewing the average shoppers about immigration. Now, what do you think about legal immigration?
I think we should stop having immigrants come for a short period of time until the country gets back on track.
Do you have a different opinion on illegal immigration?
Yeah, we probably need to send people back home for right now. But right now, the country just isn't in a situation to have so many people.
That's fair enough. If you needed to move to another country, how would you expect to be treated?
Nobody treats people like we do for as far as immigrants. They like kill people in other countries. I would want people to be treated, but I would go there legally, I think.
All right. And must learning English be a top priority, and why?
Probably because I think back in the day when people came from another country, it was kind of a priority. If you live there and know the language, if I was to move to Spain, I should learn Spanish. It's only the right thing to do because you're there.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Yet another customer speaks up about immigration. What do you think about legal immigration?
I think they could make it a little easier for immigrants to move over the border and be a citizen.
Do you have a different opinion on illegal immigration?
No, I am on the border with illegal immigration. I'm not really sure where I stand with all that. I'm 50% Mexican, so I can kind of relate to where maybe some don't.
If you needed to move to another country, how would you expect to be treated?
I would hopefully be treated with respect, but I would also be nervous with Americans' foreign policy and whether or not we maybe, it would depend on the country. You know, to go to Iran I think would be a little difficult now, given the times, but you know, to go to Mexico I would hope it would be enjoyable.
All right. Must learning English be a top priority, and why?
I don't think it should be a top priority. I think it should be something that if you want to succeed in America, maybe an incentive, but I don't think it should be mandated or forced upon anybody. If you want to live in the United States, it'd probably be a good idea, but I don't think you should be forced to.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
We are here today with Rosie, who will be telling us about her coworker who's a Mexican immigrant. Do you know why he left home?
Well, he had family here, and he needed more money, so he decided to come to America.
Why did he pick America?
Because, like I said, he had family here, and it's right over the border, so he can still go back and visit and such.
Is America all he thought it would be?
Well, he really likes it here. He said it's kind of overwhelming, but he seems to be enjoying it a lot.
Would he ever consider going back?
Well, I think so, because he still has family back in Mexico, and he has talked about going back to his home.
All right. Did he struggle with the language or customs when he first arrived?
Well, he didn't know any English at all, so it was hard for him at first, but he had help and he picked it up pretty fast, and he picked up the customs really fast too.
All right, well, thank you, Rosie, for your time. Where are you from, and why did you leave home? Well, I'm from Poland, and I came here because of opportunities. Land of opportunity! Woo! Why did you pick America? Well, I chose America. Well, I didn't choose America. My parents chose America because my grandma chose America. Is America all you thought it would be? Well, before I got here, I didn't really think about America because it wasn't on my priority list. Would you ever consider going back? Yes and no. Yes, because I have family there, but no, because there's not much there for me anymore. Did you? Oh, did you not struggle? Hold on, I need a minute. Was it hard to learn the language and customs of the American public when you first came here? Well, it was kind of hard with the language because in public schools they don't really have teachers that speak Polish and English, so I kind of had to learn at home.